Socky McSocky has done unspeakable things.
Unspeakable things.
Unspeakable.
Ow!
Mr. Prosecutor, please
Sir.
present your case.
It is the contention of the prosecution that Mr. Socky McSocky did unspeakable things. And to this end, I present DNA evidence
Oh,
of his unspeakableness.
you are boned.
What?
I'm talking to my client. Ow.
You are boned. How close are you with your client?
No comment.
Please explain your evidence.
It's DNA evidence. It's self-explanatory, really.
No, it's not. Where was it found? Is it his? Somebody else's?
I found some DNA!
Not guilty!
Why would I present somebody else's DNA, you fucking plank?
Please restrict your comments to fucking things that you're supposed to be dealing with. Is that it? You're just going to say DNA and then move it over to the defence? Is it the defence's turn?
Well, it's DNA, isn't it? There you go.
DNA in it!
Go on then.
Fucking hell, man.
Refute that. Refute what you just said.
I would like to refute that DNA, Your Honour, that clearly doesn't belong to fucking anybody, with these paw prints. I believe that DNA may have been the dog's.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree there, sir.
Okay, so doubt has been cast upon the DNA because no further evidence was supplied about the DNA, nor any questions.
I have a photo collecting the DNA sample from the defendant, not in the presence of a dog.
Oh, so you collected the DNA from my client?
Is your client the defendant?
Did you attempt this? Sorry, Your Honour, it could be my turn. Thank you. So you've obtained the evidence from my client after the fact, and are now presenting it as evidence of him committing the crime. Did you find the DNA at the crime scene? No, you took it from my client after the fact. Therefore, I'd like to have that evidence stricken from the record, Your Honour. It's not relevant.
Your Honour.
You can strict.
Hardly collect evidence of a crime before said crime.
No, but we usually get it from the scene of the crime. You hit tab and then click on the evidence to.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting to hear if he quite understands what the fuck's going on right now, because I don't think he does. Councillor, you've said that this is DNA that belongs to the defendant.
Yes.
And the only way, the DNA that you've got that you've presented is the DNA that was taken from the defendant after his arrest.
Yes.
And so the DNA doesn't pertain to any crime whatsoever. It's just the DNA that was taken from him.
That was the question. Is it his DNA? Yes, I took it from him.
Okay, so how do I
Not
take
the
this?
dog.
Hit tab
DNA
and then cross it out. I'd also like the
DNA
photo as well to be taken out of evidence, because it's just a photo of him taking the DNA.
Indeed, I agree.
He's got a
done?
fucking face.
You've not established that the
done?
DNA links to the crime at all. Just that it's the defendant's DNA.
Get in there.
Well, you didn't get there though. You said, "Here's the defendant's
You haven't
DNA."
given me a
and here's
fucking
picture
chance, have you?
Here's a picture of us taking the DNA. Well, we did give you a chance. I asked you specifically. Did I not? Did I not ask him?
Oh my god.
You said the only place you got the DNA from was from the defendant. Which is nothing. I could go out and arrest somebody and swab them and go,
Yeah.
DNA, you must be guilty of something somewhere.
Well, you are.
You haven't linked the DNA to the crime or the crime scene at all. After asking you if you had.
Yet.
I asked you if you had.
You had your chance when you presented the evidence.
Yes.
I presented DNA evidence.
But you didn't explain the DNA evidence. Next piece of evidence, please.
It's DNA evidence.
Moving on, next piece of evidence.
What part of DNA evidence is hard to understand?
You've not linked it to the crime or the crime scene, anything. You've just said it's here's the DNA from the defendant we took after he was arrested. That's all you've said about DNA.
I couldn't get it from before he was arrested because I didn't know where it was.
So there was no DNA at the crime
so there's no DNA at the crime scene to match it against, is what you're saying. Moving on, next piece of evidence.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't think he understands how DNA works.
You presented evidence and I shut it down immediately, sir.
Well, can you take his paw prints out then? Because we've established it wasn't from the fucking dog.
What do you mean? We've established that the paw prints are from the dog. They're paw prints. My client doesn't have paws.
Your argument, there are paw prints that evidence could become relevant later. However, you said, here's a picture of us taking the DNA evidence and there's no dog there. That was your defence, even though the paw prints were taken at the scene of the crime.
That was to rebut the paw prints
at the hospital or
the
prison.
The defence suggested that the DNA came from the dog. Well, it clearly didn't. It came from the defendant. That was the rebuttal.
No, that's fine. You know what? You're right. I take that out as well. So far, no evidence has been presented.
Okay.
At all for anything. Right.
Okay. We'll appeal that one if we need to.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter,
no,
because he's just undone his own argument.
Okay, start from the beginning.
Would you like to start again and present evidence properly?
He really doesn't understand.
Take these out, right? But you haven't. If you're going to present evidence, you need to explain the evidence. Don't just go, here's DNA, haha. That's basically what you did. Here's DNA.
I took a swab of him before he walked in.
A man was found shot to death. Here's a gun. Ha ha!
You should have said you found the DNA at the scene of the crime, and it belongs to him. I took a photo of us taking it after the fact. If you did that, that would have worked.
You've never seen Columbo, have you?
Yeah, he finds the evidence at the crime scene. Why am I helping the prosecution?
I guess you feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Can you present some actual evidence now?
Right, represent your DNA and explain it properly.
It's stricken from the record, Your Honour. It's gone.
He's unstruck it.
You've unstrucken it?
Because I want, if this man is a murderer, I want, or done unspeakable things or something, let's have due process.
I don't think it's fair to stricken something from the record and then put it back on the record.
Explain your DNA evidence.
He saw his little eyes, very confused. Look at him.
How does the DNA of the defendant pertain to the crime, or provide any proof of the crime, or that the defendant committed a crime? How drunk are you?
Oh god.
He doesn't get it, does he? It's like, you're a witness to the defence. I saw him do it. Witness for prosecution. Oh, he never done it. I watched him the whole time, and he never done a thing.
Oh dear.
Okay. Refusing to. Okay. Well, I'm just going to strike that out again.
I need to lie down.
Next piece of evidence.
Okay, provide some actual evidence, sir. Oh, fuck you. Oh.
Still not presenting. Okay, have you got any evidence?
I don't have any evidence, Your Honor.
What?
I mean, I can't.
Anything to say about?
I mean,
I don't know,
see,
whereabouts or something.
Okay, I'll have a look, see if there's anything about his whereabouts.
We're not getting anything out of the fucking
Oh,
prosecution.
he was on holiday at the time.
I see.
He wasn't anywhere in the country at the alleged time of the incident.
I see. Anything to prove otherwise? Prosecution?
Prosecution?
Yes, prosecution.
Duffel bag.
I see. And how does that? Okay. And what does that mean?
Well, if he was travelling, he would take a bag of clothing with him, wouldn't he? And he didn't. It was found in his possession.
I see.
In his possession? What do you want to go with?
Okay. Would you like to rebut that?
You found the duffel bag of his clothes on his possession, meaning with him.
In his possession.
In his possession? So
Yeah.
he had it on him when you found him?
Yes.
When he returned from his holiday?
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay. That's been struck. Next piece of evidence from the prosecution.
Look, he did it, all right.
17 murderers got away because fuckwit was here.
I just fuck off.
All right.
What's your evidence? He did it, Your Honor! He fucking did it!
Anything else you would like to?
Let's have a look. See. I have receipts, Your Honor, of him purchasing things outside of the country during the alleged incident.
Come on, then. How are you gonna back that up? No. Give your evidence. Okay. Does the prosecution rest?
What?
You done?
I need to lie down.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please place your votes. Exclamation mark guilty or exclamation mark not guilty, as we have seen zero evidence from the prosecution.
He did it.
Place your votes. I'll give you about 30 seconds.
He can't count that high. Oh, that was a wet one.
Clearly not guilty of doing unspeakable things.
Yeah! Easiest win I've ever had. Promised themselves they'd always obey the law, then realised they parked their car in a handicapped space, shut up, tried to flee, but hit a policeman while reversed.